I'm Peg Palmer. I'm a preschool teacher at Board of Ed and Services for the Blind in Connecticut. And when I was asked to put together this presentation, I decided to stick with what I know. And it's a very, very small amount, actually, now that I think about it, given what I've been listening to all day. But what I wanted to do was, and I hope it's not too thin a slice, so what I ended up doing was taking an extremely thin slice of what I do, what we do in Connecticut, and what we think works, and sort of put it up on this presentation and give you a sense of what's going on for us. So you're going to get what I decided to focus on was we do a consultative model with some direct teaching certainly involved. And what that ends up being is that, as I'm sure many of you well know, is that a lot of the people who end up working directly and the most with our little blind students are people who've had absolutely no training in the field whatsoever. See if we can move along here. And I decided to make my slice extremely thin, and that is I'm focusing today on adapting the nursery school or the preschool special ed classroom for the totally blind or braille reading child. I have decided to not talk at all about the low vision kid and not talk at all about the kid with cortical vision impairment. The adaptations for those kids are extensive, and I can barely touch on, in 10 minutes, the total blind kid entering nursery school. And I just wanted to give you some idea. In Connecticut, we're maybe a little different from some of the other states in that, while we have a centralized agency, we have no school for the blind, no centralized service per se in terms of direct service. And so all our children go to their local community nursery schools or their home schools for preschool special ed. So once again, that means we're standing behind the people who are with them all day long and trying to make it work that way.